another's pain? Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? You've got no one to blame for your unhappiness. You got yourself into your own penislessness, going on the kill stream that night. Is it really fair to feel this way inside? Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know things can change, things can go your way if you hold on for one more day. Things can go your way. Bobby Drake is gay. Hi everyone. Beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. 378 people in here. That's good enough. That's good enough to begin. That's good enough to begin. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Oh, I had dental surgery the other day. I'm getting over it. I've got amoxicillin. Oh, I hope I didn't. No, my address isn't on this. And I got Diffusinol. I got to make sure to take these all the time. I don't know what they are. One is an antibiotic, and the other is a painkiller. And I'm going to need some painkiller tonight. I'm going to need some painkillers, a bunch of them, to get through this. This just popped up. Thanks to my friends at World Class Bullshitters. They sent me a link to this and said, yo. And I said, whoa. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, everyone. Hi, GRP Poll. Thank you for $2. Appreciate that. Hail Caesar and his sunbeam of glory. And to you, and to you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mundane Matt has appeared. Yeah, a lot of people are saying some things here. They're saying, Graham Fairless says, I'm addicted to watching Mundane Matt's sub count drop. Let's get him below 100,000. Well, that would be interesting because I wonder if he would have to give... I wonder if he'd have to give that plaque back. Do you have to give, if you fall below 100,000 subscribers after YouTube has already given you the plaque, do you have to return it? I don't know. I wish I knew that fact. I wish I understood that fact because it would make it more fun to watch this. Yeah, things are not well for Matt right now. He was at 100. He was 170,000 subscribers. They are falling off. They're falling off. We can watch. This is the live count of his subs dropping off. So I do worry about him. I hope he's okay. This is the only thing to do right now. This is the only thing to do. The only thing to do is to apologize. Apologize. So here we go. I apologize. By the way, he apologizes. Let me just preface this, as Mundane Matt would say. Let me just preface this with this fact. Matt apologizes over and over again and continues to do this. Matt apologizes when he feels himself caught, trapped in a corner, and then he reoffends. I don't know why he does that, but he does do that. So that's just a fact that we should point out before we start. Balezar, thanks for $5. Who are the 150K pathetic people who are still subject to, subbed to Monday Matt? I don't know. I kind of get the feeling, honestly, that people just kind of forget that they're subscribed. People just kind of forget that they're subscribed and they don't bother unsubscribing. And he is somebody just, you think a professional apologist would be good at it. He is a professional apologist. He has apologized for pedophilia quite a few times, or on behalf of I'm not saying Matt is, but he's apologized on behalf of pedophiles before. Very strange, very, very strange. All right, so I apologize. Hi, everyone. I want to begin by saying that I appreciate your patience. This is all like, I wonder if I had to apologize, if I would do it like this. I wonder if I would, if I apologized, if I had to apologize, and I will never apologize for anything ever again, because I don't make massive mistakes on this scale. But if I ever did have to apologize, would I do this as though I were approaching a podium in a theater? Click, click on the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. Thank you for being here. If you'll have your seats and take a seat and please be quiet. I just want to, if I could have your attention, I would like, I mean, this is, why does he act like this? MAGA Mexican, thanks for $2. You aren't scared of Matt's flag hammer? No, not really. I'm just reading this. You know, if he flags me, I will defend this. I'm simply reading his apology, and that is all we're doing here. All right, so, and I'm sure he wants his apology to get out there. He issued this apology. He issued it. I'm sure he would like it to, you know, reach the high heavens. All right, so I want to begin by saying that I appreciate your patience with my silence these past few days. He hasn't been silent. He's been uploading videos. I wanted to take some time to reflect on the situation before making a public statement. I mean, what the hell? You have to do this? Is this important? First things first, I'd like to apologize for the videos I reported for bullying and harassment. It was wrong of me to do. I made a human error, and I deeply regret my actions. Well, here's what I would have said if I were Mundane Matt. Oh my gosh, it just keeps, yeah, it's plummeting. It's plummeting. I would have said, Matt, I would have said, yeah, I didn't like those videos. I found those videos to be bullying and harassing. I didn't like them. So I did report them. If you don't want me to report you for bullying and harassing, stop making ridiculous videos about me. And then just let it fall where it falls, because that is the truth. That's the truth of the matter. It's not necessarily the I mean, this is bad. It's reporting it as bad, but it's the lying that was really bad. I mean, it's the lying. Just go ahead and just kind of say, hey, yeah, I did do it because maybe I do have thin skin. I don't know. But if you don't want to get flagged, if you don't want me to flag your videos, stop making excessive videos making fun of me. I don't like it. So I'm going to report. And by the way, if you do it again, I'll report it again. That would have been respectable. I still would have called him a soy boy, I think. But at least he would have been honest. It's the sneaking and then the lying that's a problem. The sneaking and the lying. All right, so let's go on. All right, it was wrong of me to do. I made a human error, and I deeply regret my actions. I don't think it's an error. An error is something that you do by accident. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. You've been part of YouTube culture since 2012 at least. I think 2009. You've been a part of YouTube culture. You knew what you were doing. It wasn't an error. It was a deliberate action. Very deliberate. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't an accident. You intended. You intentionally did what you did, and you knew the consequences for the people you did report. You were dishonest about it, and you got caught. And that is, that is weird. That is really, really weird that you act like this was an error. Error is the wrong word. I have made a lot of errors. You didn't make any errors. You deliberately did what you had to do. You did something, or what you wanted to do. You did something that was unethical, fully aware of what you were doing. And you did it to me, I believe. And you did it to some friends of mine. It wasn't an error. I'm glad you deeply regret your actions, but they were your actions. They were deliberate actions. They were not an error. There is no excuse for reporting critical videos. That's not true. There is an excuse. You can, if you felt bullied and harassed by the videos, you should have reported them. If you want to, that's what it's there for. The problem is that you set up your YouTube channel as an advocate of free speech and all this. And it was all about how you got reported for bullying and harassing. That's how you build up your sub count. You became an advocate for just letting people say whatever they wanted to say. There is an excuse for reporting critical videos. You're allowed to. If you feel the videos are out of line, if they're getting out of line, if they're saying really awful things about you, go ahead and report them. But don't act like don't act like you have been somebody who is too big to do that, and then don't lie about it afterwards. For goodness sakes. Yeah. Some people are here for Cecil. Cecil isn't here. I'm sorry. If he is here, I haven't seen him yet. I don't know if Cecil's here. Cecil's got his own thing. I mean, it's hard to get him. Getting Cecil on the live stream now is tough. You have to book him. I mean, I'm like the Ed Sullivan show, definitely, when it comes to live streams. But a lot of these guys have gone off and become big stars. I feel like Ed Sullivan watching these guys go. I feel like Jack Parr. I gave these guys their start. I gave the Smothers Brothers their start. And now they're off. They're too big to come back to the Jack Parr show. That's fine. And that's definitely Cecil. F and Craig, thanks for $5. Can't watch live. I just wanted to pop in and toss you a few bucks. Can't wait to listen tomorrow on the drive. Thank you so much. Balezar, thanks for $5. Okay, we answered that. R. Kelly, $2. Thoughts on Tom Cruise playing Hal Jordan rumor? I addressed that. I made a video about that when that rumor was new. I support it. I like Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise's acting. Him as a person, I'm a little iffy on. I think he's a loop-de-loo. But I think he's great in action movies, and I can actually see him playing Hal Jordan. Maggie Mexican, scared of Matt's flag hammer. Whatever will be, will be. Richard Smack, $5. Matt's sub count going down quicker than my pants in Chinatown. You're not kidding. I mean, we could just, I mean, that's, it's down. It keeps dropping. If I lost that many subs like that, I would be panicking. I would be worried. I'd be worried. I would be worried. Jabba the Cuck, thanks for $2. I apologize for this terrible joke. Oh, I apologize for this terrible joke. Almost got a pie today. I almost did. I didn't though. Blue Satoshi, $5. Imagine Matt saying this with a politician's voice and you'll get a clear picture of his sincerity. He wants it all to blow over with no consequence. You are exactly right. We're going to see that. We're going to go. I haven't read this yet. But first of all, true fact, Mundane Matt ran for governor of California when he was 21 years old. I mean, that's the level of arrogance and delusion of this person. Mundane Matt for governor. I'm 21 years old. I'm going to run for governor of California. Yeah. Okay. I heard a bunch of his videos from when he had he started a bunch of videos where he just blathered on about, like, literally politics. Glenn Beck, Fox News back in 2009. It was like being hammered in the skull. It was incredibly inane. He shouldn't be Mundane Matt. He should be Inane Matt. His opinions mean nothing, but he's a blowhard. How can you be a blowhard and still say nothing? How can you be a blowhard and say nothing of value? I don't know. I don't know. Listen to that. I listened to something else. He had a whole channel about hate. Like, literally about, hey, I hate everything if you hate things too. And it was weird hearing that out of Mundane Matt. Oh, God. Yeah. But yeah, he is a politician. Like, he sees himself as a politician, but I see him as a janitor. I mean, I don't understand where the pomposity, the ego comes from. Warrior Metal, thanks for $2 Canadian. Will you sell your music on Google Play? No, because I'm not delusional. That's the difference between me and some other people that we're discussing. I am not delusional. I don't think I'm a musician. I mean, just for fun, yeah. Like you and me, like if you came over, I'd play the piano, we'd sing. I sing you little songs here on my YouTube channel, but under no circumstances am I a recording artist. I can't sing. I can sing on pitch, but my voice sounds horrible. It sounds like a bunch of strangling cats. I would never ask money for my music ever. I will ask money for my art because I'm one of the best comic book artists in the world. But that's a separate issue. So I'm not just saying I am unnecessarily humble. I'm a fantastic comic book artist. I'm just not much of a musician. All right. Again, we're down in the 7:39. We'll just keep an eye on this. All right. Let me see. Hail Caesar and his future cold therapy. Thank you, GRP poll. Steve Dye, Roe got Cecil into his van, $2. Yeah, that's scary right there. Bagel Goose, $2. Cecil was and always will be a star. I said that. I've said that, Cecil. Ivan Ortega, thanks for $2. No matter how big, you'll always be special to me. Ivan, well, I mean, it's the same goes for you and me. You are enormous. I don't mean enormous in the stomachal region. I don't mean you're enormous in the tummy. You're fit, but you are going to be a famous editor one day. I'm going to get you to edit some Cyberfrog cartoons. I'm sure. Hugh White, thanks for £5. You should draw Matt crying with his boulder. Yeah, you know what? I've been tempted to draw Mundane Matt because I don't know, man. His face vexes me. Just in a, I wouldn't mind taking a shot at it. I just think he's got an interesting looking face, but I haven't done it yet. I'm busy. I'm busy drawing frogs. I don't really have time to goof around. Everyone else has time to goof around and draw goof on me, and draw me chasing pies, fighting pies in panties. I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time, I'm afraid. But yeah, his face does bother me. Matt Horkin, $5. That's nothing. There are 14-year-olds running for governor in Vermont. Maybe they could fix it. Blue Satoshi, $5. Don't buy music on Google Play. You can't access the files outside of Play Music, even if you download a local copy. If they shut down, it's gone forever. Okay, I don't use Google Play. I use iTunes. Frankly, I just use iTunes. All right, 1,176 people in here. Welcome, Fandom Menace. Welcome, Comic Artist Pro Secret subscribers. Akari Press. Hello, Antonio Bryce. $2. Hi, Ethan. Really appreciate your help and support. Well, Antonio, it's my pleasure. I hope your campaign's doing well. We'll have to have you on Friday-ish. No, wait. No, Friday, we're going to watch Star Wars The Holiday Special live. We're going to live stream Star Wars The Holiday Special. It's going to be effing real. You're going to want to be there. You're going to want to watch me endure Star Wars The Holiday Special. I'm going to try to get the guys from the High Council to be on it with me, because I certainly sat through their movies. They should have to sit through this. So Friday night, probably 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Star Wars The Fandom Menace. Steve B, thanks for $10. I found two lists of the 135 candidates of the 2003 Cali Gov recall race. Matt's name wasn't on either. That's weird. He said that he ran. Was it 2003 or was it a different year? Huh. Maybe he didn't even make it onto the ballot. I have no idea. But yeah, I saw him on the kill stream last night talking about it. Like they had his voice talking about it. Rookie Critic, $5. Thank you. I used to like $3 Theater, but his hundreds of apologies mean nothing. He has lied and false flagged and lost all credibility. Unsubscribing from him now. Yeah, I mean, it's it's the all right. So it's the false flagging and the lying. It's so bad. False flagging is terrible. It's stupid. But I mean, I would almost like if Mundane Matt were kind of like an Omarosa character that was like, hell yeah, I effed with you, and what are you gonna do about it? Like, that would be more interesting to me. At least I would respect. I'd hate him still, but I'd respect him a little more. But he's like, I have never done that. I have never done that. And then he got caught, and now he's like, I have made an error, a bunch of errors, and I owe people apologies. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. Somebody please find if Matt Jarbo's name is, if he ever ran for governor of California. Somebody see if they can find that somewhere, because he claimed that he did. Dex Luther, $5. Thank you. You should rename it to Pi Council and make everyone have Pi-related code names. Dex, you might not be aware of this, but we are setting up my new religion, which is PI-ontology. I am Pope Pius the First, and if you'd like to join PI-ontology, if you'd like to be a Pi-ontologist, we'll talk about how you can do that. I mean, maybe I'll make a TV show. Maybe I'll make a TV show. No, wait. No, a T-shirt. I'll make a T-shirt. I'm reading while I'm trying to talk, which isn't good. I'm turning away from the chat. I'm gonna make a Pi-ontologist T-shirt. I think that you can wear if you would like to belong to my holy faith of Pi worship. We do believe that there was a Pi that was deposited in a volcano that came before Pi was even invented by modern man. That Pi has been sitting in the volcano. It's still good. Nobody knows what flavor it is. Nobody knows what it is, but it is the Pi that our religion, our faith is based on. We are Pi-ontologists. A lot of people are in. Can your followers be called the pious? Of course. Yes, absolutely. Pi-ontology is not a cult. It's not a cult. It is a faith. It's a faith. All right, let me get back to Mundane Matt here. The reason for the season. There is no excuse for reporting critical videos. Wrong, there is. You don't like them. You listen. If you feel bullied and harassed by a video, report it. But I mean, when somebody says, "Did you report it?" Say, "Yeah, I reported it." What do you want to do about it? Stop making videos that harass and bully me, and then I'll stop reporting them. You stop doing what I'm reporting you for doing, and I will stop reporting you for doing it. Is that a deal? YouTube is a space that is for all kinds of expressions, and being critical of someone you disagree with is probably the most important form of expression the platform allows. God, he's such a pussy. He's such a pussy. I've seen these videos about him, and some of them are not about disagreeing with him. It's not about disagreeing with something he said. They're just flat out making fun of him. And it's, that is, sometimes it goes too far. I do believe in free speech, free expression, and my actions were absolutely antithetical to my core principles. You have thin skin, admit it. I am remorseful for that decision. All right, now we're calling it a decision. I would like to address the accusations that I have been leading a mass flagging campaign, all against all critical commentary of me. This is simply false. Here we go. All right, let me see. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Miguel Flores, thanks for $5. Ethan, make a standalone Butter song or video or song for sell. Has to be slow and passionate. It will take 5 minutes. Do it for me and my broken Xbox. Well, I mean, I'll sing the Butter song after this. Today I realized that I have not been playing the piano. So much of my show is about closing out. Like, we open the show with the stupid Wilson Phillips song that makes fun of people who feel pain in their heart, and then we end it with a whole set list of whatever, what some of my songs. Now, I have not been doing that lately because I've been on a night schedule. I will get back to it. I did it today. I played piano a little bit in the afternoon. This live stream, I promise you, I will play piano songs. I will play the Butter song and Last Piece of Georgia and all that, because that's part of what my YouTube channel is for. That is why I am gaining in subscribers at the same pace that Mundane Matt is losing them. And I thank you for that. If you're listening now and have not subscribed to Comic Artist Pro Secrets, would you mind doing it? Join my community. Be a part of this community with us. We need you. I would definitely appreciate you. And also, I'm going to do another giveaway. I've packed up and shipped out all of the other books from the last giveaway. I'm going to do another giveaway for when we reach 73,000. I think I'm going to do a giveaway every 1,000 subscribers that we hit. When we hit a new 1,000, I'm going to do a giveaway to make sure that people are always getting art, signed comics. Maybe we'll do Green Lantern comics. Not a pie giveaway. I don't want to give away any pies. Should we give away autographed Green Lantern comics? Or what do you think? Yeah, 163 to 153. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you guys say. Yeah, Green Lantern, Green Lantern, Green Lantern. All right, we'll give away comics for the next one. I'm going to give away 10 Green Lantern comics, signed Green Lantern comics, once we get to 73,000 subscribers. Right now, at this moment, we are at 72,846 subscribers. So we're about 154 subscribers away from hitting that goal. If we do it in this live stream, I'll pick you guys right out of the chat. I'll pick you guys right out of the chat, 10 of you, and you will get Green Lanterns, signed Green Lantern comic books. Yeah, Hal Jordan and those other Green Lanterns. Justin Brown's like, with a head sketch. You know what? One of you will get a head sketch. How's that? I won't tell you who, but one of the books will have a head sketch on it, and that'll be a nice bonus. Okay, so if we get to 73,000 tonight, we just need 153,000 subscribers. No, 153,000. My God, no, just 153 subscribers, and we will be. I'm so bad with numbers. I'm the worst at numbers. Yeah, so I don't know. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. Let's make this happen for the people in the chat. All right, so I would like to. So here he is. He's about to deny it again. It's like he's like, listen, I got caught lying about flagging critical videos. I'm about to lie again. I would like to also address the accusations that I have been leading a mass flagging campaign against all critical commentary of me. This is simply false. Many of you have been asking if I plan to quit YouTube, and I do not. I don't. Just quit, please go. I know he's not going to. I know his attitude is going to be, well, I'm just going to wait this out. I'll ride this storm out. I will be, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll wait until people forget about what I did. And then I will, I'll be fine. I'll just, Monday Matt will get all my, and there's something to that. Like, honestly, I think that, waiting out this kind of a thing, I mean, it could be, oh my God, he just dropped another 12 subscribers. Waiting out this kind of weather, this kind of storm might be the smart thing to do. Maybe it will go away. Maybe it will go away. But I don't really know. I don't know. I would quit just out of shame, but some people don't have shame. Some people just don't have any shame. Emotionally Exhausted says YouTube plans to quit you, loser. Yeah. But I mean, if you can get through this and still stay above 100,000 subscribers, and right now it's looking like he's going to. I mean, he definitely is taking a hit. But I think he's got 150,000 subscribers that can't even remember that they're subscribed to him. It's like he does a live stream and he's got 48 people in there. So I don't know. William Newberry, thanks for $2. EVS is the man. I love listening to him while I study. Excellent. All right, let me read some more of these super chats. I'm not going to wait until the end. I'm going to read them as we go because it's just too much. It's too much to do at the end. T Gundam Samurai, thanks for $2. Here's $2. Make comics great again. I'm going on the Andrew Klavan show. I should mention that here. I've decided, every time you guys tell me to do stuff, I don't do it. I kind of say, I don't know. I don't want to go on TV. You guys are always telling me to go on these big TV shows, these big YouTube shows with big famous conservatives. And I kind of go, that's just not me. Look at my face. I don't want to, I'm not, people like, you have a face for radio. All right. I mean, I know I do. I know I'm not pretty. But I do have an obligation. I realized I have an obligation. I have to talk about Comicsgate. I have to talk about our community. I have to talk about what's going on in the pop culture. I have to, because very few other people are either willing to or are able to articulate what's going on. And I'm gonna do it. I will tell you that 3 days ago, I got a great phone call from Ben Shapiro, and have been on the phone with Ben Shapiro about stuff. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about what's going to happen with Ben Shapiro. Also Andrew Klavan. So I'm going to go on the Andrew Klavan show, and I'm going to talk about Comicsgate. I'm going to talk about Cyberfrog. I'm going to talk about Comicsgate. I'm going to talk about the new comic book mainstream, which is what we are. I mean, we are the comics mainstream. We are the normies. We're the people who have money and can spend money on comics. And so, so I hope that pleases you guys. I hope you're excited about that. I'll get around. I'll try to, I don't want to ask anyone. People have to come to me, and people are coming to me. So I'm kind of saying, hey, yeah. Listen, I love Milo Yiannopoulos too. I would go on Milo. My job is to be kind of an apostle, a missionary, an advocate for Comicsgate, to explain what we're doing, to explain the indie comic scene, all of this. Got to do it. We just have to do it. It's my job. I decided it's my job. I will post the link. Let's see. I don't know. Andrew is sending his guy my way. Let me see if he even got back to me yet. I'll tell you if he got back to me yet. His guy. My God, I have so many emails. You guys, I have too many emails. Nope. All right, hasn't yet, but Andrew Klavan and I were talking. I'm definitely coming on his show. He's got his guy who's going to schedule the time with me, and I will let you guys know. I don't know when yet. I hope it's this week, but I don't know. So I'll let you know. Yeah, I would go on Tucker Carlson. I would go on Sean Hannity. I would go on Ben Shapiro. I would go wherever I was invited. I've just got to get in shape. I just have to look better. So I'll try to look better, and I will do what I'm supposed to do. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this. This is what I'm supposed to do. It's my obligation to this community. So I'm going to do it. And I'm a little scared, but I enjoy it. I actually like talking about Comicsgate. I like talking about it because I believe in it. I believe in what we're doing. I mean, I deal with people now who come to me. I mean, to get a guy like Doug Tenaple over here, working with us for Comicsgate, and to get a chance to talk with him one on one, be creative with him, listen to his ideas, and then promote his ideas. To be kind of the central battery in a way, using my YouTube channel as a power battery to help these guys power up their rings, just like a Green Lantern, just like the Green Lantern Corps. The central power battery to promote these people and make their dreams come true. It's an honor. It's a privilege. Talking about it is something that I like to do. I'm perfectly willing to debate it if I have to. If I have to go up against the enemy, I definitely will. I believe in this. I believe in you guys, and I'll try my best to be your voice. Another 30 push-ups coming up, says Steve Dye. Well, I mean, Ethan, you're late on a Rainn Wilson video. Another holiday. Look, I saw that stuff. I just think they were gross. I didn't see anything too disturbing about that. Yeah, I didn't see anything too disturbing about Rainn Wilson. All right, let me see. Where are we here? Whoa, a lot of stuff. Thank you guys for these super chats. This is terrific. I appreciate you guys. This is great donations. Steve B, thanks for $5. I found a tweet from 2015 where Matt backpedals and says he's a write-in. Shit, I wrote Cobra Commander in 2012, and you don't see you don't see him bragging about. Oh, he was a write-in candidate. God damn, what a fuck. Whew. Okay, the lies are just stacked on top of each other. All right. GRP poll, thanks for $2. Caesar, you now have 2 Colts. Nice. I always wanted 2 Colts. Ivan Ortega, thanks for $2, man. With your new religion, I'll be Leches Cake Monk. Well, how do you pronounce that? Leches Cake Monk? That sounds good. That's like caramel, isn't it? Yeah. Super Cormy, thanks for $2. PI-ontologist movie, The Passion of the Crust. God, this is just, it is endlessly memeable. It's endlessly memeable. Trey Leshes. Well, how do you pronounce it? Can you guys spell it phonetically for me in the chat? Milk cake. It means milk cake. I don't know. John Robertson says Casey Anthony level lying, Matt. Yo, for real. Do you remember Casey Anthony and the audacity of her lies? How crazy her lies were? They were crazy. They were insane. You couldn't believe that she would have the nerve to lie like that, and then just to keep going on with it and on with it and on with it until the point where she no longer possibly could. She couldn't keep up the illusion anymore. And then it was well, okay. That was that. Yeah, what is that? Sociopathy. What is that nonsense? I thought, by the way, in 2015, I was at a concert, and the girl standing next to me looked just like Casey Anthony. So I took a picture with her, and I posted it on. There were some liberals that were angry with me for voting for. Was it? No, it must have been 2016 because it was all about Trump. And I said, they're he voted for Trump, and I posted that picture of me partying with a girl that looks just like Casey Anthony, and I told them it was Casey Anthony, and they were pissed. They were pissed. How would I party with Casey Anthony? Do you think she makes public appearances? Do you think she's out there rocking around in clubs? But they were they believed it, and that is a sad reflection of what goes on. And she did look just like Casey Anthony too. It was terrific. Matt Hayes, by the way, Casey Anthony, somebody who there are very few people that I feel actual hate for, like thorough contempt. Casey Anthony's one of them. If I heard that she died, I'd be good. I mean, there are 3 people like that in the world, and she's definitely one of them. Matt Hayes, $5. I just finished 1.75 pounds of thin cut ribeye, and it was fucking awesome. That sounds good. That sounds good. Retarded Genius, thanks for $5. I'd like to hear more about this PI-ontology. It sounds inspiring and delicious. Just delicious. Colin Stevens, $2. Bouldergate, #Bouldergate, #mabutton. Rookie Critic, thanks for $2. Do you have an end game for Cyberpunk Story? Yep. Well, here's the thing. It's not going to be a permanent end game. It's going to be 4 issues. The story that I'm telling now, which is kind of a big epic Cyberfrog movie, is going to be 4 48-page graphic novels. Okay, and it ends like the story ends on the last one, which is called The Green Supremacy. But it ends the way Return of the Jedi kind of is going. You know what I mean? Like you can go past that if you want. There's more story to be told, but the current crisis comes to an end, or the story ends, not the crisis. Joseph Citadino, thanks for $5. We should champion PI-ontology as a weapon against the depraved pedo fetish cult of Moloch the SJWs serve, either knowingly or unknowingly. Yeah, I know. The more I hear about that, don't forget, you guys, if you haven't yet watched the documentary An Open Secret, like go educate yourselves. Watch An Open Secret. It's free. It's probably on YouTube. And you should definitely just take the time to watch it so you understand. These people who are like, why don't you leave James Gunn alone? Like they think that pedophiles don't exist or they're very, very rare. They're everywhere in Hollywood. They're everywhere. They all know each other. They all excuse each other, and they all kind of serve each other. So it's disturbing. If you watch that documentary, you'll see what I mean. MAGA Mexican, $2. Matt says he was a 2003 write-in candidate. Oh my God. Yeah, that's great. Well, I mean, so was I. William Newberry, thanks for $2. Ethan is the man I love listening to him when I study. Ian Voss, thank you for €5. Hey, Uncle E, is it true that if I finish a whole cherry pie in front of a mirror while wearing panties and say your name 3 times, you will appear? No, it is not true. But if you invite me over for cherry pie, I most certainly will appear. All right, so many of you have been asking if I plan to quit YouTube, and I do not. This is my home. I love what I do, and I love that I get to do it every day. My mistakes are mine to own, and going forward, all I can do is work very hard to be a better person, which is exactly what I'm doing. This is like incredible denial. This is levels of denial that I don't know, what is it? It's like, hey, you're going to prison. You realize that, right? Well, my life is my own, and I'm just going to put this behind me. I'm going to continue my life as I did every single day. And no, that's not really your choice. It's not really your choice. Basically, what'll happen is your sub count will continue to drop. Here it is. It's dropped again. It's all right. So we've lost 40, 50, somewhere between 40 and 50 people since we've been streaming. It's going to continue to drop, and basically nobody's going to view your videos, and it will no longer be financially feasible for you to do this. So that it's not really your choice. I understand that my decision to report those videos for harassment and bullying has given many a reason to lose trust. Has given many a reason to lose their trust in me. All I can do is work hard to regain that trust. It will be a long road, but one that I'm prepared to travel because I have no other choice. I hope there are some free boulders along the way because rocks are expensive. Rocks are expensive. I'm bringing my 8-month-old daughter. We're going to go collect some free boulders off the side of the road. We're boulder hunters. We're boulder hunters. This is an eternal game of Minecraft that I'm playing. That is why I was not around. I was not around to report those videos. I'm sorry. I did what now? Them boulders. Over the shoulder boulder holder. Yeah. Thank you to all my friends, family, and subscribers for your continued support. That's presumptuous. I appreciate you. Thank you, Matt, Mundane Matt Jarbo. And he's got a Tumblr. This guy has every social media. I don't have, oh my God. I don't have social media like this. I have Twitter. I got Facebook that I don't use. Wow. I've never been one for pity parties. I don't intend to fall for them now. What comes around goes around. Yo, Matt, you fat, disingenuous piece of fucking you didn't make an error. You chose to flag people, friends, and... Oh, that goes on? Oh, look at this. You will never... wait. Oh, okay, here it is. This guy's got a lot to say. I don't know if I agree with everything he has to say, but I'll find out. Let me read his words. Matt, you fat, disingenuous piece of... You didn't make an error. You chose to flag people, friends, and otherwise because your stupid ass couldn't handle some fucking bants. You will never regain trust, nor do you deserve that trust. And even now, you're still fucking flagging people. That is true. And fuck off with this. Oh, what was me? I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Two, don't see me trying to ruin people. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair comment. Honestly, it's makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Well, I mean, look. Yeah. Watch this stream get flagged. Well, I mean, if it gets flagged, that'll be interesting. Diversity Comics is Zach in here? What's going on? We got 1,571 people in here right now. Unbelievable. And we are watching. I think I'm just gonna switch this. Let's just put this here. All right. Yeah. All right, that'll be better to watch. Yeah, Diversity in Comics is here. Look at all the hair. Ethan is a Sasquatch. I'm not that hairy at all. I'm just regular. Yeah, we're just watching the numbers fall. They go up and then they drop. I think some people actually subscribe just to unsubscribe. Matt, stop. Now, here's the thing. I mean, I'll say it again. My attitude about this is, I mean, his whole thing about like, hey, I shouldn't, people are allowed to be critical of me. No, not necessarily. I mean, YouTube does have rules. YouTube's rules, are against bullying or against harassment. Those are YouTube's rules. You don't have to accept them. You don't have to accept videos like the Soilless Matt show. You don't have to. You can report them, I guess. I guess you can if that's what you want to do. I wouldn't do it, but I mean, you could do it. The big problem, I think, is just the dishonesty. The big problem is just being like, I would never do that. Like, you're going to be a snake and a pussy, and you're going to lie about it and pretend to be a free speech advocate. I think that is the big issue. You can be one and not the other. I don't know. What do you guys think? Matt gets no pie. All right. I think that's fair. I think it's a good consequence. Blue Satoshi, $2. Guess you could say he's hit rock bottom. Well, he hasn't yet. He hasn't. But that's funny. Nightmare near Fumo Kano. Thank you for $5. He put his apology on Tumblr of all places. LOL. Medicare is going to have a field day with that. Wild Deku, thanks for $4.99. I wonder if Matt's unkempt neck beard irritates his mom's areola when he's sucking her tit after having one of his frequent cries. I don't know. I have no opinion on that, or no evidence that that even occurs. Jeffrey, thanks for $2. It's pronounced Trelesh. Trelesh? All right, that's good to know. Thank you. Colin Stevens, $5. Tonkasaw has claimed Matt's play button and is going to turn it into a championship belt. Now, I think that's a fine idea. I think that would be fair and a funny use of that. Well, I mean, that would be the ultimate apology. Okay. One is not prime, $2. Thank you. Casey was a huge liar, but no killer. Read up on it. I have read up on it, and I would talk about that with you. Absolutely. I think Casey was a liar. I think Casey was straddled with her child. I think Casey Anthony utilized chemicals to put her baby to sleep in her trunk, the trunk of her car, so that she could party. I think Casey wondered if she could, what would be an easy and convenient way to kill her 3-year-old. But instead, her 3-year-old accidentally overdosed or died or smothered, suffocated. But she was the killer. Somebody put tape. Somebody put masking tape. Let's not forget. Somebody put duct tape over the baby's mouth and nose. I mean, that's a killer. That's the murder weapon. There's no way around that. There's just no way around that. And I'd be interested in hearing exactly, what your counter argument would be about that. If you read, you can look at it and you can come up with all kinds of different theories about what happened. But what actually makes sense with all the evidence is that she thought about it. She certainly did think about it. She did use some kinds of chemicals to make the baby pass out and sleep. She kept the baby in her trunk so she could party. Pretended there was a nanny. I think she used Xanax to put the baby to sleep. That's where Zanny the nanny came from. Xanax. That was a little sick joke that she made. And I think eventually, yeah, the baby did suffocate or die. I've read tons of books on this actually. That is my opinion. Um, yeah. Matt's subs are up and down, up and down. Casey Anthony is absolutely one of the worst people in the world. I mean, everyone who saw that baby, like I've got a beautiful little girl now, beautiful little girl. I treasure that little girl. She's 2 years old. I used to look at Casey Anthony's baby, and this was before I had my daughter, and I wanted a daughter, and I was thinking about adopting, and I was just like, I want to kill you because I would have adopted that child in a heartbeat. She was beautiful. I would have raised that child. Me and Andrea would have raised Kaylee Anthony. Or give me a break. And just, she got in your way. She got in your way. You have your pride. Let's see. Philip Yee says, EFS put Matt in Cyberfrog as a swarm victim. I don't know. No, I will definitely not do that. And if you do see a character in Cyberfrog Blood Honey that looks a little bit like Matt Jarbo, it will be a coincidence, a pure coincidence. Yeah. And if that character that looks a little like Matt Jarbo gets a stinger right through the forehead, it is a coincidence. That is not Matt Jarbo at all. At all. Okay? Just so that you know. Thank you. Yeah, well, I told you. Pure coincidence. These characters, any resemblance they have to real or existing people is purely a coincidence. So anyway, one is not prime. It's a great topic. I love true crime. I disagree that Casey was not a killer. You have to explain away that duct tape if you want to say that she's not a killer. You would have to say someone else did it. Someone else put the duct tape on the child's nose and mouth. And unless you can think of somebody who did that, and explain Casey's actions subsequently, then Casey Anthony is indeed a murderer. David Lutz, thanks for $5. Ethan, if you become mainstream famous from speaking the truth and at the same time humiliate the SJWs, you will have restored my faith in humanity. David, thank you for $5. I will do my best. I will do my best to speak the truth and humiliate SJWs, although I believe they are humiliating themselves every single day. Every single day. That's what they're doing. My God. How can you not sell comic books? How can you fail at selling comic books? Especially, how can you fail at selling superhero comic books featuring characters that everybody knows? How can you fail at that? I sold $538,000 worth of Cyberfrog comics, and nobody knows who Cyberfrog is. How can you screw up Captain America? I don't understand. It is, Teddy Rubskin says it's easy to fail at selling comics. Well, I'm sorry. I don't understand it. You have to find another way. All right, we're at 700. We're at 700. Are we going to break 6? We go up 1. Come on now. Come on now. Let's get to that 6. 6.99. Yeah. I don't want to say another word until it goes below 6. It goes below 7, I mean. We can do 6.99. Let's go. Oh, by the way, let me check and see how my subscribers are doing. Let me see if we're getting closer. All right, so we're at 857. Once we get to 73,000 subscribers, which is 143 subscribers away, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, would you mind doing that? Hit that subscribe button. Join this community. Oh, what? Who's doing this? Who's being funny right now? Hit the button. Hit the subscribe button. Join this community and be a part of this group. And once we get to 73,000, I'm going to be giving away autographed Cyberfrog comics. Thank you. Wow, we're at 63 now. Like this video and subscribe to this channel, please. All right, this is just... No. Come on now. He's surging right now, Channing McDaniel. He's surging. People are resubbing. They believe in him. They read his apology. They believe in him. They're giving him another chance. They're giving him another chance. Come on now. All right, let's see here. Let me read some more super chats while Matt is surging and making a comeback. Etheris Fox, whoa, thank you for $2. EVS's Pie Lifter TM workout plan. Yeah, I lift that pie right into my mouth. Yanni Huel, thanks for 20 pesos. Doug Tenaple is a unicorn denier. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Chester Busby, thanks for 200 yen. Love Andrew Clavin. Sounds great. Yeah, it's going to be, hopefully it'll be a good show. We'll see how it goes. Jesse N, thanks for $2. Did 3 sets of 210 bench press, times 8, times 6, and then times 5. Good, man. Dexter Luther, thanks for $2. EVS is a handsome boy. Hashtag no homo. Okay. Klein Dropper, thanks for $2. How are Matt's view counts these days? Not so good. I mean, it's hard to see him break at 10,000 views on something. That's a rare event when he does that. It's a rare occurrence. I'm totally triggered by that Casey Anthony comment. I would like to talk about Casey Anthony all night long. Yeah, Jesse N, $5. When the numbers go up, Matt is making sock puppet accounts. He's very busy tonight. He has a lot. He has a lot of those. Rax the Hero, thanks for $2. Give all of Matt's lost subs to Yellow Flash. Yo, yeah, Yellow Flash is having a great time with this story. He's having a great time with it. There's Fox, $2. Reverse celebration when Matt hits 150,000 subs. Yeah, that'll be interesting. What would we do for a reverse celebration? How would we celebrate? Jeff Smith, thanks for $10. Appreciate that. It could have been George Anthony, which is why there was reasonable doubt. Yeah, I know. That's what they said. They said that George Anthony could have drowned the baby or something. I have to say, I think that's an absurd speculation. I mean, if you really look at George's behavior versus Casey's behavior, it's clear that George Anthony, loved that child and would never have done anything to hurt that child. And also, George Anthony, Casey Anthony's behavior is totally that of a person who didn't care. Like, if your child were missing for 30 days, wouldn't you care? Wouldn't you say something to? I mean, Emotionally Exhausted says her lawyer was a POS. That's part of the solution, by the way. POS is part of the solution. I think you meant piece of shit. Her lawyer was being paid in blowjobs, from what I understand. Excuse my language, but I saw that and I believe that to be true. Her lawyer was being paid in sex, according to some documentary that I saw. I mean, that is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Who would do that? Like, I wouldn't want that from her. I'd be like, get away from me. I'm not putting anything near you. 702, we're going back down again. We're going back down again. Come on, let's see that 6. Let's see that 6 happen. 701. Watch, it's going to go up to 730. Oh, you bastard. It wasn't in Tampa. It was in Orlando. It was right after I moved away from Orlando. It was right after I moved. Okay, we're at 701. Everyone, shh. Make it happen. Everyone pray. Everyone pray. Make it happen. Meditate to the pie in the volcano. So now, no. Oh my God, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, the suspense is terrible. We're trying to get to that 699. Let's go. I'm not jinxing it. I'm meditating. I'm meditating. EVS, you shouldn't have left. Time to resub to Matt, says Michael. Well, if you want to. This is the way it goes. I've never, when you have this many subs, they fly around like this. A watch pot never boils. Yeah, but we're watching it anyway. 702. 702. I'm not jinxing it. I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. Oh, no. Come on now. No. This isn't fun at all. This isn't fun at all. Yeah, I know people in this chat are subbing. I know they are. The higher the number, the sweeter the drop. Come on now. 7-Eleven. All right, let me read some more super chats. You guys are doing this. I know you're doing it. Colin Stevens, thanks for $2. Watch the Toad McKinley Matt video. Toad McKinley. Okay, I'll look that up. I'll watch it. Marcin Sispowski, thanks for $5 donation. Appreciate you. Downshift $2. Imagine an EVS Green Lantern Batman Indiegogo. Yeah, like let me sell Green Lantern on Indiegogo. Oh, there it is. It's a celebration. 697. Celebration time. Come on. Oh no. But we're down there. We're down there. We did make it happen. It's going to go right back down again. Maiden Hell says, damn, EVS, this is beneath you, surely. It totally is. This is completely petty and stupid. Sorry. Let's see. Star Wars Fanboy, $1.99, thank you. Is everyone on the chat subbing to screw with Ethan? Yeah, of course they are. That is what they're doing. And it is kind of funny. Channing McDaniel, $2. I've never met a pie I didn't like, quote unquote, EVS. I don't know. There's some pies that aren't so great. There's some pies that just aren't so great, to be honest with you. I like all meringues. I like all fruit pies. I don't like pecan pie. I don't like it. I don't like pecan pie. This is so petty. It's so petty. You're absolutely right. This is terrible. It is fun, though. One is not Prime. Thanks for $2. S.K. Patton's Casey Anthony book sold me she's innocent. Well, was that his defense attorney or her defense attorney? I read both of those books. I don't know. I don't think she's innocent at all. What is the alternate theory? I mean, I can't. Honestly, I can't see. I can see creating doubt, but I can't see anyone saying, "Hey, she's innocent." That just doesn't make any sense to me. Mark C, thanks for $5. I want to see the video of Mundane Matt cry again after he hits 100K again on the way back down. Yeah. Coronas, $100.99. Thank you, Ethan. I'm not gay, but you're looking good, guy. But you're a good-looking guy. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice. Nightmare near Fumi Kano, thank you for $5. Place your bet at Salty Bet that someone will make a Mundane Matt Mugen character that throws flags at his opponent. That's a nice idea. Philip Yee, thanks for $5. Are you and Jim Lee friends? If so, does he know about your Asian fetish with Rose Tico? Acquaintances, and no, I don't think so. Jeff Smith, thank you for $20. I think she is guilty, but the problem was it was GA's duct tape. Who's GA? Oh, George Anthony's duct tape. And the lawyer made a credible case that he killed Kaylee and threatened Casey to keep her mouth shut. He was also caught lying about his affair. Yeah, but lying about your affair is a different situation than lying about murdering your granddaughter. Yeah, of course it was his tape, but everything Casey borrowed all kinds of stuff. Casey borrowed from him constantly, so I don't see how you could say, well, I mean, she came home and she would take stuff from his house. Didn't she still live at home? So yeah, of course it was his duct tape. She just went into his garage and borrowed a bunch of his stuff. She borrowed a bunch of gas cans, if I remember correctly, out of his garage. She was thinking about burning that body. She was thinking about burning the body of her baby. You could tell, like you could read her little monstrous reptilian brain, what she was planning on doing. Days of Clarity, $2. Pure Schadenfreude, terribly delicious. Yeah. Where are we at now? So we are. All right, so we're well into the 600s now. We're 692. That's great. Pie in all forms are welcome. Yeah. All right, where am I at here? So we are Comic Cards Pro Secrets. We're only 125 subscribers away from hitting 73,000. Michelle Mead desperately wants some apple pie right now. Well, apple pie is what my stepdaughter wants, and she keeps saying, she came home today and she was like, "Can we get pie?" And I said, no, we can't. We can't get pie. We cannot get pie. If we get pie, I will eat the pie. And I can't eat the pie because then my entire YouTube subscriber base is going to make fun of me. I can't get any apple pie. And she kind of like screwed up her face at me like, and that was it. So, no, we can't get pie. I would like to have apple pie, but I'm getting over it. I'm kicking pie. Michael Daler, thanks for $2. Just got here. What I miss. Well, we read Mundane Matt's official Tumblr apology. I found it to be oily, unctuous, disingenuous as usual. That's the word to describe Mundane Matt. Whenever I come back to who he is, I think disingenuous. Yeah, it just seemed kind of weird and overly political, diplomatic. It didn't seem like he had been humbled. It didn't seem like he learned a lesson. It didn't seem like he had any regrets at all, really, not any actual regrets. It didn't seem like he wanted to face any consequences. He felt like he was in control of the consequences that he would receive, and those consequences would be nothing. He was going to continue to be on YouTube making the same types of videos that he does that heavily rely on people's trust in him. He acknowledges that he has lost everyone's trust, and yet he's still going to try to make YouTube videos because this is what he does for money. So it's important that he still does that, I guess. He can't let go of it. He's got, he's not going to get a regular job. This is all he can do. Yeah. Mike Kelly, we need a how to eat pie with EVS video. Okay, let me explain something about eating pie with me. I am going to have a party. When we do Star Wars Celebration in April, if you come, the High Council is going to throw a party. I am going to order 50 pies. Well, I'm gonna gauge the turnout. If there's a big turnout for our Star Wars Celebration party, beer and pie, I will order more than 50 pies. I will order more. It is going to be a pie-a-thon. It's going to be a python. And everyone is going to eat pies. I'm going to eat an entire pie, and then I'm going to take a pie to the face after the party's over. After I'm good and drunk, I want a pie to the face from fans. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So that is going to be in April. Everyone is obviously going to be invited. It will be infinite pie. No, not dunk tank. You can just walk right up and give me a pie to the face. I'll take it. I'll take a pie to the face. I've never had one. It sounds like fun. Keep your fingers at least a 10-foot radius from Uncle Ethan when he's eating pie. That would be wise. That would be a smart thing to do, honestly. Just keep your fingers away. I will bite your fingers off. Wait. P. Ness. What a great name, P. Ness. P. Ness. Thank you for £5. If Ray come around these parts looking for me, don't you go dropping dime, do yous. Okay. Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction. Thanks for $1.99. Uncle E, what about All the Jerrys Are Hippie song? Yeah, I did write a song once that posited that every hippie is named Jerry. Or, yeah, if your name is Jerry, you're probably a hippie. Like those two things. And it went like this. It went, they're stinky, self-righteous, lazy, and hairy, but why are all the hippies named Jerry? Little Jerry from the Muppets was a dope-smoking fool, and Jerry Garcia was a nine-fingered fool. And it goes on like that, and I list all of the Jerrys that are hippies. I haven't played that song in forever, though. There are a bunch of songs that I've written that I don't really perform anymore. I don't really perform them on my YouTube after hours. MT Dixon, thanks for $5. I lost 10 pounds, so is it okay if I have a piece of lemon pie? Well, that's up to you, MT. I mean, do you want to continue to lose weight? Or what? You can have it if you want. That's between you and your, conscience. Abaddon the Despoiler, thanks for $2. We make fun of you out of love. Oh, well, I'd hate to see what you did out of hate. What if you hated me? Then what would you do? What would you do if you hated me? How bad would you be then? It'd be terrible. It would be terrible. Thank you. I love you too. Vince Garrett, $5. Mundane Matt needs a big slice of humble pie. Oh, even that sounds good to me. One is not prime. Thank you for $2. Casey Anthony, Google history mystery. Read first link. All right. History mystery. Why is history spelled like that? Why isn't history spelled History? Why is it spelled like it exactly rhymes with mystery? Atheris Fox, thanks for $2. Soy Low t-shirt, but says pie. Oh, interesting. It could happen. $2 donation. Thank you from a guy whose name is just a dash. Can we throw boulder pies at you? No, you cannot throw boulders at me. Boulders are expensive. Do not throw boulders at me. Yeah. Jesse Miller says, if we hated you, you'd be fucked. And then he gives me the finger. Jesse Miller, thank you so much for not hating me then. By the way, that middle finger icon looks an awful lot like a thumbs up. You can't really tell the difference. You can't tell the difference between the middle finger and the thumbs up when you're on a small screen. Yeah, you know, it's like I see that middle finger. I'm like, yeah, he likes it. He likes what I have to say. I'm getting a thumbs up. God, it's like 682 now. 682. Whew, amazing. Yeah. Yo Mama's Fat Ass did an example of thumbs up and then a middle finger, and I don't care. It looks the same. It looks very similar. Looks very similar. In my opinion, I choose to take it how I want to take it. I mean, if I see a middle finger, I'm just gonna be like, it's a thumbs up. They're digging my scene. They're digging my scene. All right, let's see. No boulder pies. Do not throw boulders at me, please. Colin Stevens, thanks for $5. Matt turned down failure terminated for $1,500 for a pie to the face right after his girlfriend's daughter was born. Is that true? Somebody was going to give him $1,500 to get a pie to the face, and he said no? What the hell? Yo, you can throw pies at me. All right, let me think. You can throw pies at me for an hour straight for $1,500. That's my hourly pie receiving rate. If you want to give me $1,500, yeah, you can hit me with pies for an hour. I don't understand, especially if I have a newborn child. You can hit me with pies for an hour. To say no to that money is irresponsible. And even if you don't need that money, you can donate that to charity. And that's what I kind of said to Matt. I was like, you know what? Like, he's like, I don't need the money. It's like, I'm just laughing because that money's sitting there, could be at a charity. I'm like, then why didn't you do it and give that money to charity? What? You have no right. Like, if somebody's offering you a whole lot of money that you don't need to do something that's not going to take very much effort, might be a little bit humiliating. I mean, don't do anything you're going to regret for the rest of your life, but like taking a pie to the face or getting into an argument with Hard Bastard and he's going to basically make you look stupid. You can look stupid and give that money to charity. You know, it's like, that's good karma. That is actually good karma. Yeah. Smash that like button, by the way. Let's get some thumbs up. If you like the idea. All right, if you will get hit with a pie for $1,500 an hour, give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Matt LS says, not pies again. That's all they talk about. No, not an extra hot pie, Michael. It has to be cooled. You can't be straight out of the oven. It can't be straight out of the oven. That's the one thing. You can't just, you can't just give me a pie that just came out of the oven. That's not fair at all. That'll scald my face, and I got to go on Andrew Clavin. That's gonna, that will scald my face. I got to go on Andrew Clavin. Ethan, do you like Star Trek? No. I don't like Star Trek. I never did. I was always a Star Wars guy. I never got Star Trek. I thought it was boring. And I tried to watch the original series. I tried to watch it a couple years ago. I bought the DVDs. I got the DVD sets all signed by William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy and basically everyone except for Sulu. I didn't get Sulu. Yeah, I tried to watch it. I didn't like it at all. I just thought it was really boring. It took too long. I wrote a song about how much I hated Star Trek. I've written 2 songs about how much I hated Star Trek. John Robertson wants to know, EVS, did you get your signed Tico poster? Yeah, it's right over here. It's right over here. You want to see my signed Tico poster? It's also signed by Ryan Johnson. So it's Ryan Johnson and Rose Tico. I don't like Star Trek. I know, I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. No, I didn't need Sulu. Yeah, everyone is basically saying they would take a pie to the face. They would take a pie to the face for $1,500. I don't know anybody who wouldn't. All right, let me show you my signed Tico poster. since you're interested. Since you're interested, I will show you my autographed Rian Johnson and Rose Tico poster. Like, if you were going to get anyone from current Star Wars' autograph, these are the two people who you should get. And I got them both. All right, let me see if I can. I got to find something to hold this poster down with. All right, one. I guess I could put my pencil here. That might hold it down. Nope, it's not heavy enough. Pencil sharpener will do it. Rian Johnson's signature is exactly like what you think it would be. You ready? All right, so here it is. Oh, I gotta turn this off. That's a nice glare. So here's my Last Jedi poster. This is the beautiful Rose Tico. Look, Kelly Marie Tran, Rose. Now, are you ready to see what Rian Johnson's signature looks like? Rian Johnson's signature looks like my 2-year-old daughter's signature. Are you ready? You're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this when I show you. All right, ready? Jay says, Ethan, this seems creepy. Why? Why would it seem creepy? All right, here we go. Rian Johnson's signature. That's Rian Johnson's. What is that? I mean, what the hell is that? What is that? How is that? Yeah, that's Rian Johnson's signature. It looks like a self-portrait. Honestly. I don't know. But anyway, if you meet Rian Johnson and ask for his autograph, that's what it looks like. Okay, so just FYI. And then we got his producer over here. That is the producer. That is the producer who idiotically did an interview and said, "Hey, when's that movie coming out? When is your trilogy coming out?" I said, "I don't know. Like, we haven't even started it yet. So maybe like 2 years it'll come out." They're like, 2020. You're saying that Rian Johnson's trilogy is going to come out in 2020? He's like, I don't know. And then all the movie sites, all of the Star Wars garbage shill websites, all ran with articles about it, saying that it was going to come out in 2 years, in 2020. So basically, directly after Star Wars Episode 9, Rian Johnson's stupid trilogy comes out. Wah, wah. These two clowns right here, and the beautiful Rose Tico, the beautiful Kelly Marie Tran. Yeah. All right. Dun, 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 dun. It's time, guys. It is time. Too much Oregon. Since we're singing about Star Trek, or talking about Star Trek. They go where no man has before, and yet I snore. I guess I just don't get it, 'cause I'm glad they have colorful shirts, but this show really hurts. I'd sooner forget it. But oh, when Star Trek is over, we can whine and go cry in the shower. When Star Trek, dear God, is finally over, we can marvel at the length of an hour, and we can watch the screen as the credits roll with scenes we didn't see. I wish that lizard man had been in this one. I saw an episode with Anita Wolf from Catalina Caper. Captain Kirk tried to rape her. It wasn't PC. And that red shirt gimmick really makes me ill. Set your phasers to kill and aim at me. But oh, when Star Trek is finally over, we can sigh and go mail a letter. When Star Trek, dear God, is finally over, we can wonder if the next one gets better. But no such luck. trouble with tribbles is that they suck. Yeah. You and I thought we'd fly to Rio for dinner. We must have been high, but you and me and another 3 friends of yours crashed, George, Mike, and Emily. Oh no, right into the Andes. Now there's nothing to eat except for the meat that once was your friends who lived up the street. And I saved the last piece of George for you, though I gorged on the other 2. I saved the last of George for you, and I saved the last piece of George for you. He's vegan, so he's tough to chew, but I saved the last of George for you. You were so right the other night when we disagreed if there'd still be room for Dwight. Now we'll make amends when our dinner date ends, but I've gotta say you've got great taste in friends, and I saved the last piece of George for you. He's kosher if you are a Jew, l'chaim, and I saved the last of George for you, and I saved the last piece of George for you, though I gorged on the other 2. I saved the last of George for you. When you are asleep, that's when I creep and I lick all the butter in your fridge. When you are not awake, I unwrap your Land O'Lake and I lick all the butter in your fridge. The butter in your fridge. The butter in your fridge. So have some parquet, it contains my DNA from when I licked all the butter in your fridge. And have a pat, a blue bonnet, I practically spat upon it when I licked all the butter in your fridge. I'ma let you finish what you started to say, but Beyonce had the best video today, and I'm sorry. Here's your microphone. 'cause I'm leaving doesn't mean I'm no good. An acorn will always give you some wood if you're patient. Hold your breath and smile. My boxer shorts have a button-up fly. Calvin Klein must imagine that I'm too lazy to slide him down. But he's wrong, so wrong. I have to ask him, what is it for? I feel myself caught in a dual trap door. Ow, my dong. My poor dong. I'ma let you finish if you prepared a little speech, but there's no future for Chong without Cheech, and I'm sorry. Here's your microphone back. Goodbye. Nobody told me when I was a kid it's no big deal, but I wish they did. Bobby Drake is gay. Thanks to Jean Grey, Bobby Drake is gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, this is my last song tonight, guys. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you guys, all your support. I appreciate the super chats and I appreciate the attendance. God bless you all. My bomb shelter is pretty nice. I took Dwight Eisenhower's advice. It's full of things I like. A stationary bike, powdered milk, Slim Jims and rice. It's not as if I asked my spouse to excavate beneath our house. She told me it was silly. She said, now come on, really. There's only so much she allows. And it's a goddamn shame because when the bombs are exploding, you'll all be freeloading, but I'm prepared, you see. With a mushroom blooming, there's just enough room in my bomb shelter for me and maybe my cat. What do you think of that? I don't even fucking have a cat. My bomb shelter has bonsai trees, a generator with DVDs, but it's only one man sized. So while you're vaporized, I will dig its amenities, 'cause my bomb shelter is mine, all mine. So I don't wanna hear you whine. It won't seem so dumb when the zombies come and I'm watching Star Wars Plan 9 and 10, 'cause it's been split into 2 movies 'cause they're stupid. Let's see if you're cocky when it's Nagasaki outside in your little town. You'll absorb radiation while I'm on vacation 25 feet underground. I'll be drinking milk in soy pants made of silk. My bomb shelter is pretty nice. I took Dwight Eisenhower's advice. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.